Welcome to episode 3 of Beyond the Furthest Stars. Our camera pans to a distant planet on the edge of the galaxy. It's a planet covered in storms and sand. We zoom in on a solid black tower that's rising out of the desert on this planet, and the camera pans up the length of the tower to the top and through an open window and into a chamber. And there are 12 beings sitting around this table. And one of them says, "What news do we have of the Eos, Krios?" And Krios responds, "Nothing good, Rhea. Seems the independent systems moved faster than anticipated. An entire armada ambushed them outside the Tochia system." And Rhea responds, "Were there any survivors?" And Krios says, "Only 2, and they're on their way here." "Excellent," Rhea says. "We'll interrogate them when they arrive. Where is the AI?" Krios says, "Well, I assume it was destroyed with the ship." And Rhea says, "No, it wasn't. If it had been, the backup would have reloaded. And it hasn't. So where is the AI?" And Krios says, "I'm not sure, but perhaps the survivors will know when they return." And the camera flashes back to this little vessel with a failed hyperdrive in this star system. It's been about 6 hours since you picked up the SOS signal. Hermes has just finished a diagnostic of what exactly went wrong with the hyperdrive. Apparently the power regulators have gone out. And yeah, what have y'all been doing to fill this time?
Well, first of all, I'd just like to say a cosmic oops for taking that AI. I didn't realize it would get us this much hot water.
No, you're fine.
Well, Zahn has been diligently trying to get the compensators working.
Oh, the power regulators?
That's it, power regulators working.
Okay.
Polaris would probably try and go back there to help with that.
Sure. So let's have Zahn roll a intelligence fix check, and Polaris, you can roll to help.
Okay. Should I roll
Alright.
the same thing, intelligence fix?
Yes.
That'd be a 9
Mm-hmm.
I
on
got
mathematics.
a... Sorry, I'm trying to do math.
Mental math is hard.
Math is so hard, dude.
Right.
12.
12?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. Zahn, you're pretty good with machines, but melted power regulators are a little bit beyond your skills. You crack open the casings for one of these regulators, and you see that it's just turned to goo in this little drive.
You hear a very long stream of vile curses in many different alien languages.
A question mark just pops up on Polaris's visor.
The power regulators turn to goo, and I say as I'm like brushing my hands off, or wiping my hands off on my jumpsuit.
Polaris pulls out a handkerchief from their pocket and offers it to you.
Visible confusion is on Zahn's face as he like shakes his head, not wanting it. That's
No.
that's not gonna do
That's what
me
the
any good.
jumpsuit's for.
Yeah, he just wipes his hands on his jumpsuit and looks at the handkerchief.
Polaris slowly puts it back in his pocket.
What Ollie's been doing is fixing himself, familiarizing himself with the ship's systems, and working with Hermes in order to integrate Hermes into the ship systems.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I'm assuming we got a bunch of spare parts on the ship because I need spare parts to fix myself.
Oh, I have some spare parts on me.
Yeah, I think I have some too. but
I do as well.
Yeah, you probably dig around in the cargo hold a little bit. You find some extra circuit boards and such to repair yourself with. That's fine. Were you at low health?
Oh no, I just 4 points of damage. So.
Oh yeah, you did. I forgot about that.
I can't remember. Oh yeah, I got hit by the AOE attack in the hallway.
Yeah, when the electricity
that's right.
short circuited. That's right.
Zapped.
You're fine. It'll be okay.
Good as new, right as rain.
You were saying you were gonna help Hermes integrate into the system?
Yeah, if just working alongside him to see if there's anything he needs to be secure and have full access and control of the ship.
Okay, yeah, there's nothing that's necessary for that. The ship is meant to have an AI in it, so it just takes a little bit of time to integrate, and it's there. So Hermes is right as rain. Go ahead though and roll a notice check. We'll go. Let's see, because you're poking around for parts to repair yourself. So we'll go dexterity.
11.
11. Okay, yeah, that's good. As you're kind of looking through a bunch of crates, you end up finding another robot chassis. It's nothing special. It's just it's a janitor bot type of robot, but it's powered down. Doesn't look like it's been used, but it might make for a good backup body later on if this one bites the dust.
Excellent. Better than the base level microwave intelligent microwave. Right on. That's excellent. Yeah. And so other than that, he's just going to be exploring the ship's systems himself.
Anyone else doing anything during these 6 hours? Taking a nap? Plugging in a blender?
Bruce is not plugging in his blender, no. He's trying to take inventory of if there is any food around or what could be used as food. As any usual chef would do, he's thinking with his stomach.
Excellent. Yeah, you head downstairs into the cargo hold, and you see Ollie down there kind of just poking around boxes and shoving new components into his body and ripping old components out. And go ahead and roll a either intelligence or dexterity notice check.
That's a 6. Right in the middle.
Yeah, you find about 3 days worth of food supplies in these crates, but some of these crates are bolted shut and kind of hard to really crack open without special kind of tools or something. So it's hard to tell if there might be more food in there or not, but the crates you are able to open, you find about 3 days worth of food based on the 4 humanoid people that need to eat.
Bruce will take a variety of some of the food that he found and bring it back up to the workshop and plug in his blender and start making stuff.
Sure. Tell me about some of this food you find.
I think it'll be the kind of basic ship food that probably doesn't expire. So maybe some canned good beans that look questionable, some form of protein that he's not too sure what it is, but it's looks edible, the random cans of space spam, and he goes to work making some form of, I guess he's trying to make some form of meat pie, but the type of meat and the type of vegetables in this pie are questionable, but it smells good.
Sure. Okay.
I think it's magical that Bruce can make a meat pie out of a blender and just some ship rations.
Yeah, that sparks joy.
Well, you see, the way he heats it up is he goes and puts it on top of the glowy engine part. Heats it up. Go ahead and roll a wisdom and work check for me then. Let's see how good this pie turns out. And we'll add 2 to your roll, since you're a chef.
Oh. Well, that's an 11 then.
Hey.
Oh, hey, look at that. That's great. Yeah, actually, everyone who has a nose can smell this wonderful smell wafting from the workshop. Marty, anything you do during this time?
Marty's just kind of like walking around, seeing if like anyone needs help, and she just like pokes her head in like, oh, well, they got it, and just like continues to like do that in like circles and just checks on everybody every so often. Just peeking in. Hello? Anyone need help? Hello? Assistance in any way?
Marty is great.
That's very sweet.
Yeah.
You just see a head peeking at the doorway.
The moral support we all need.
And Marty is how tall?
4'11". Oh, wait. I think I said 4'10". 4'10", I'm sorry. She's 4'10".
That's adorable. That's great.
4'11" with shoes.
Yeah. The 1 inch is like extra character.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, so after the 6 hours is up, Hermes, you hear Hermes' voice throughout the ship, and it just says, I have determined the location of the distress signal, as well as the location of the potential missing parts that we need. They are both conveniently located on a planet in this system.
Well, I like it when convenience is on our side for once.
Which planet?
Hold on, let me bring you all over to the little star map here. You've drifted further into this system because the way spike drives work is that when they pull you out of liminal or the extra dimensional space back into normal space, you're typically pulled out as far away from a gravitational body as possible. So you're pulled out to the edge of the system, and you've been drifting inward during these last 6 hours, and you finally see what this system is made of. There is a black hole that is emitting these 2 beams of energy out of the top of it, the top and bottom, which I believe is Hawking radiation, if I'm remembering correctly. But they wouldn't call that Hawking radiation here, because they don't know Stephen Hawking. There are 3 planets in this system. There is a gas giant that is very close to the black hole and is orbiting very quickly and getting kind of stretched and squeezed and torn apart. There is a small forested planet that is a safe distance from the black hole's gravity, just enough to be influenced by it, but not enough to really be torn apart yet. And then there is a further out gas giant that is super safe and not at all in any danger at all. And that wasn't me being suspiciously facetious. That was actually me saying it's not in danger.
I sure hope the distress signal is not coming from the planet that's being torn apart slowly.
It is not.
Okay, cool.
Hermes says, the distress signal and the parts you need I have identified as being on that forested planet in the system. I've pinpointed the distress signal to the northern continent. Are any of you back in the cockpit?
Yeah, probably. Polaris is probably back in the pilot seat.
I think with my rounds, I ended up there.
I feel like Bruce walks into the cockpit holding, like, in his hands, like, 4 dishes of this meat pie and, like, hands them out and then, like, slowly looks at Ollie and is like, I made you some, but I'm not sure, and I don't want to sound offensive, if you eat food?
I'm quite unsure myself, actually. I guess there's a first time for everything. And Ollie will accept the meat pie.
How polite.
Mood.
Yeah, I should have mentioned Ollie is in the cockpit at this point fiddling with the computers.
Sure. Okay, cool. Are you going to eat the meat pie, Ollie?
He's going to put it down and then devote a part of his processing into trying to interpret how to do that.
Mood.
Okay. Devoting processing, that's an actual thing that robot characters do, right?
It is a thing, but I'm not meaning to like invoke any of the abilities. I mean,
oh, okay.
As
okay.
like an in-world, like as a robot, part of him is thinking about that.
Okay, cool. So since you're all in the cockpit, Hermes displays like a map of this world, and kind of like it starts like zooming in, like in those shows where they're like computer enhance, and it zooms in. It's doing that, and it zooms in onto a stretch of forest that is pretty thick and pretty crowded, but there is the signs of like a small fire, some wreckage that can clearly be seen from this angle, and it's next to a river. Otherwise, it would be a very lovely place.
Very scenic.
Hermes says, "Unfortunately, there is nowhere that I can land that is close to that location. We could, of course, hover above the tree line and drop you all out, but I only think one of you would survive." And the one of you that would survive is probably Ollie.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately we all have shit bones.
Definitely. Yep. I am squishy human.
Femurs are very breakable.
Indeed.
Ollie's gonna pipe up and say, "I certainly volunteer for an away mission if that's what we need."
Zan's gonna pipe up and say that I saw there was a lifeboat in the holding bay. You could potentially take that down. It's much smaller.
Calculating.
What is
Go ahead.
Hermes calculating? What is Hermes calculating?
The probability of that working. Which is
Yeah,
just-
okay.
Yeah, calculating 7% chance of survival.
Yeah, Polaris just looks up at Zan and says, "Confusion. How would we get it back onto the ship?"
Fly it? It looked like a shuttle kind of craft.
Is that what it is? The lifeboat?
Yeah, the
It looked like a
lifeboat would.
lifeboat, not a...
It's a
I thought-
floating
I
rectangle.
thought it was like a legit boat.
Oh no, that's just the only. That was the sticker I had to use for.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It was a literal rowboat.
Just drop this super high res JPEG into the Discord.
Yeah, I thought we were like gonna be mattress surfing off the ship down onto the forest in like an inflatable raft, which is why I was confused.
This is straight out of Indiana Jones 2, bro.
Oh, I was thinking Princess Diaries too. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Sleepover. Yeah.
I have finished my calculations, and there is a 25% chance that you will all crash and burn. But there is a 75% chance that you will survive. And then there's a big like LED thumbs up that flashes over the screen.
Yeah.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Hermes.
Polaris's visor just has like a mad like colon / face.
There is a clearing that is perfectly suitable for this ship to land on, near the forest edge. It would take you approximately 1 1/4 day to hike to the crash site. Further scans show that there is a compound located roughly 20 miles from the edge of this forest. There may be signs of life there.
Any communication radio waves?
The only communication is the SOS coming from the crash site, which may or may not be suspicious, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty sus.
Pretty sus. This is me being pessimistic here, but assuming that there's nobody left on the crew, they probably crashed and burned and died. It's shit happens. If we're gonna be salvaging this ship for parts so that we can get the hell out of here, I don't want to hike a day and a half to and from. That's just me.
Polaris points to Zan in agreement.
Question: do we know how long this signal has been going out? Would we be able to figure that out?
Excellent question. This signal has been going for approximately 5 years.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. That checks
So
out.
my initial guess sounds correct.
So the village is the survivors, or the
Oh, it's not even a village, it's a
Compound.
compound. It's a
compound. Yeah. The place,
Okay.
or could be. Yeah. Not a fan of walking. 25% chance is okay. Ollie's fully prepared to yeet himself out of an airlock onto the planet anyway. So he's like,
We'll just tie a rope
Wow.
to you.
I mean, we got the janitor body. I mean, I got a backup already. Let's just, toss that one out.
We'll tie a rope to you, and then we'll just reel you in when you want to come back up.
All right. Is the plan to hover your ship above the tree line and have Ollie jump down then?
No, I was thinking we take the
Yes.
lifeboat. Take the lifeboat down.
Yeah, I was about to say, are we like gonna be dangling Ollie below us like a pinata?
Just imagine like a scene or like flying through the trees, like dip me low enough that I'm just like hitting the branches. Yeah, we should go for the lifeboat probably.
Yeah.
Did Hermie establish that the where we would get the parts is from the ship that's sending out the SOS?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. I probably was not clear, but yes, the crash site.
Okay.
He has found that the spike drive is still intact. So
Gotcha. Okay, so we need to go to that ship regardless.
It'd be easier to load the spike drive parts onto the lifeboat right there
True.
instead of having to drag it through the forest for a day and a half.
Yeah, that would suck.
That would suck so hard.
Yeah, I'd like to be able to loot more than we can carry as well.
True. How many? The lifeboat can fit all of us, right?
yes.
Is there any like extra room for all of the extra loot that we would?
Let's see here. Polaris.
Probably not a whole lot, but
Yeah, because I was gonna say like maybe, I don't know how we would go about. Maybe we could take a second trip.
Polaris, since you asked, go ahead and roll a D10.
8.
8. So the five of you would take up 80% of the room in the
Oh,
shuttlecraft.
sweet.
So there would be roughly enough space to occupy like one person's worth of stuff.
And how much
And
would
what-
the spike drive stuff take up?
That's a good question. Let's see.
And is this 80% or is it 75 with me not being as tall as everybody else?
Yeah. Well, is this
Well, I
also?
mean, Bruce could probably, because Bruce is like what, 7 feet tall.
Yeah, but are we
Yeah.
talking
Yeah, Bruce
about the
balances
weight
it out between the two.
capacity of the shuttle or the inventory capacity? Because we could just like get something into space and then jump out. I could jump out and just push it into the ship, whatever. I mean, we're getting sci-fi here.
Well, I was thinking like we could have someone on the main ship, we could have a couple people on the shuttle ship, and Ollie also there, and then, you know, lower you down and just pull you the stuff up, go back to the main ship. It's like a Matryoshka
So
doll.
claw machine.
Yeah.
Claw machine neither.
Yeah.
I was going by weight.
Okay,
Ah,
that's good.
valid.
That's good because then I get to min-maxy otherwise. I don't know. Ollie should go to have an AI on the ground.
well, here's the other question. Does everybody want to go down? Does anyone want to stay with the ship?
I imagine I have to go because I have to fly it, right?
And Zahn has to go because he'd be the guy who'd be able to actually take this stuff out without breaking it.
You could always split the party and half of you investigate the crash site and half of you investigate the compound.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Oh, splitting the party is terrifying. That's terrifying.
No to the compound.
I even want to like, can we scan to see if they've like noticed us at all or?
Oh, true.
Oh yeah.
Y'all have the emissions dampers, so I'm gonna say, especially because they're probably not
Oh, yeah.
actively looking for anybody, I'm gonna say no. They have not noticed you.
Uh-huh.
So we're stealth.
Yeah.
Do we have any
I'd like-
bombs
I'd
on
like-
board? Never mind. Sorry. That was a dumb question.
You just have your plasma beams.
Even better.
Okay, evil playthrough, go. Sneak it back the compound.
Yeah, all we got is a plasma beam for offense.
How big is the ship sending the SOS?
The part of the ship that you can see would probably be about the size of a fighter.
Okay. The reason why I asked how big the SOS ship is because what if we just tie a rope to it and just take it out into space, you know?
That's one hell of a strong rope.
We can get multiple. How many ropes do we have? Can we roll for rope?
Yeah, we should each
Can we
have
roll for
50 feet of rope, right? We should each have that in our starting packs.
Yeah, we should all each have 50 feet of hemp rope, right?
Hemp can survive atmospheric entry and exit, right?
Re-entry.
We'll just go slow. We'll cover it in water and go slow.
Yeah, it'll totally be fine.
So probably rope wouldn't work, but let's see. So I've had Ollie and Bruce roll for notice. So someone other than them could roll intelligence notice and go down to the cargo bay and search.
We do have the vehicle transport fittings. Potentially we just like land on top of it, pick it up and go.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we could just...
You are correct.
We could
Jock
just
it
swoop down and
And
pelican
okay, let's go. Advice. We got ourselves a pilot, so let's do it.
Oh, but the problem is that there's nowhere safe for this size ship to land.
We're technically
just-
not landing.
We just gotta do
We're just
do
jumping on top of it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go for it. I'm
Oh, if the
very amused by this thought process.
well, if the trees are a problem, we have a plasma beam.
Yeah. I mean, like, okay, to keep the drifting, it's just kind of like hitching a tow truck while drifting it. You know, you just got to get the right angle at the right.
Oh, I can do that. I can.
Yeah.
Okay, Fast and the Furious 4.
I can thread that needle, dude.
Could I make a notice? What are we noticing in the cargo bay right now?
To see if you could find any like cables or something to attach to the shuttle to tow it out. Although I did forget about the transport fittings, so that could technically work if you guys instead try to.
Sick.
Yeah, well, the compound hasn't noticed us yet. If the trees are an issue, we can plasma beam them and then just drop down, take the ship, and leave.
No.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
I'm fine with it. You know, you want to destroy some wildlife and displace some animals. That's cool.
Heck yeah, dude.
It'll grow back. It's only like a 100-foot radius.
Well, question: has this
Oh,
planet
look at
discovered oil yet?
No.
Okay, cool. Then we're ahead of the curve.
Yeah, we probably don't even have to worry about them nuking us.
Exactly. The ozone layer is fine. It can miss a couple trees.
And fire's good
I've been
for.
laughing so hard, crying.
I mean, okay, this planet is slowly entering a black hole anyway. So come on.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Wow, we... Yeah, my character's Morley Gray, so he's not concerned with the environment.
Yeah, Ollie hasn't quite lived long enough to have established morals, so...
Also, Blair's has never been on a planet.
At the present time, Zahn thinks about saving his own hide as opposed to money over other people's, so...
Wow, we are just a ragtag group of some upstanding citizens, huh?
Hey,
as,
man,
as Bruce
cool
is
gal.
just standing there eating his pie.
Definitely. Bruce is just slow blinking, listening to all this going on, and like eventually goes, I would like to go in the compound. They might have spices. And he'll just like somewhat smile. You're not too sure if it's a smile or a smirk, but his face changes.
Dang.
I mean, you could also check out both.
Zahn gives a emphatic eye roll sigh. That's like we could see if there's any survivors at this compound. Maybe that, you know, they're the SOS people. It's not the worst idea.
Do we know how old the compound is? Like, is this like an ancient structure, or is this something that was like built recently?
In like 5 years.
Yeah.
This is like a 5-year-old building.
Yeah, can we check the zoning
The
records?
zoning records. Yeah. Yeah, I need to see your.
Yeah, I want to pull up the blueprints.
So, do you ask Hermes that?
Oh, yeah, okay, let me do that in character, sorry. Yeah, Polaris will turn to Hermes and say, curious, how old is this compound?
Analyzing. Based on the geological features, I would say that this compound is no more than 2 years old.
And that checks out.
Yeah, it's a pretty good assumption.
If
They did
you've been
crash
stuck
up
here for
shit.
5 years, it's probably going to take, especially if you're only like 4 people at most.
Yeah.
Because you said it's a starship, it's a starfighter size, right?
Yeah.
Well, the part that we need is, right?
The part that we can see.
The part that you can see is about the size of a fighter.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So yeah, it's going to take you more than a year to build a compound.
Yeah,
It checks out.
that's fair.
Like I said, you could go to the crash site first. You could go split the party. You could go to the compound first. Whatever you'd like to do.
So whenever the GM suggests splitting the party as an option, that is never the option that I vote for.
Yeah,
Same.
I agree.
I've seen
100%
enough
agree.
stories of splitting the party to know you should never split the party.
Oh, but it'll be funny.
It'll
It would be
fine.
funny, but also, life
Yeah, let's
is
do it for the
being
meme.
alive is cool.
Do it for the meme.
I like being alive.
I mean, okay, you know what? Worst case scenario, if we do split the party and half the party goes to the compound and they get trapped by some sort of Eldritch horror and it goes badly for them, we can just plasma beam the compound.
With them in it.
Well, if they're already gone.
If we've already written them off as a loss.
But also, if we're in 100 meters of each other, I can heal. I have remote repair. if we're 100
True.
meters.
That is true.
Oh wait, do I have to be able to see you?
I think you have to have line
I
of
think
sight.
it is line
Yeah.
of sight. That is
That
true.
is.
Wait,
That's a hell of a
okay.
distance though, 400 meters, dang.
100.
Yeah, that is-
100.
100.
Not 400.
Okay, wait. The vehicle transport, how exactly does that work? And what does it constitute as a vehicle? Because if we just sit in a box, can we beam people up?
I don't think there's beaming involved, but
Oh.
no, I think the vehicle transport.
Unfortunately, this isn't full Star Trek. Yeah.
I think the vehicle transport fittings would be basically like a set of clamps that like clamp onto it and then can.
That was what I thought. It was
Okay.
it was literally just like magnet clamps of some
Yep.
kind.
Okay.
Claw machine.
Yeah, the claw.
Yeah,
The
we lower down the
claw.
ship and
See, I
claw
was thinking
machine.
magnets because that way it makes it
Direct.
universal.
Yeah, I mean essentially.
True.
Yeah.
Unless your plane is made out of wood.
Well,
Look, if you-
then it's
if you
definitely
can
not
fly-
breaking atmo.
If you can fly a wood plane through space, I'll okay, we'll figure it out.
Bruce will stand up and he'll be like, I have an idea. If we go and check out the call for help and we bring the blender I have leftover pie, that way if it is a trap, we can offer them good pie and maybe not die. Food is good for friends, yes?
Polaris puts his hand on the bottom of his helmet in contemplation.
Like the chin hold.
Yeah, like, And like a little loading wheel.
Yeah,
pops up on the
buffering.
visor. Yeah.
Yeah, Ollie's gonna agree to go to the compound. It'd make the most sense to check out for survivors.
Zon's gonna kind of like half, not like full dramatic throw his hands up, but like that, like slight whatever hand throw. Just like, sure, we can go to the damn compound.
Agreed. We should probably check out the SOS system first and possibly get that part we need just in case we need to escape the compound.
I like your thinking.
Thumbs up on the visor.
2 for going to the compound right away, 2 for checking out the crash site first and then going to the compound. Marty, I think You're the only one.
You're the tiebreaker.
Everyone
Oh, no.
turns to Marty.
Yeah.
So how do we know the distress signal is not a trap if it's been here for 5 years? Because that's what my brain is trying to wrap around. And what is the nicer way for us to, like, meet with these people? Because would it look bad if we're trying to steal something from a distressed ship that's been, like, down for 5 years?
I mean,
This
it's been
is
5
why-
years. Like, it's free game.
This is why we bring pie.
This is true.
I feel if the distress signal is a trap, why would we care about the feelings of individuals trying to trap us?
Huh. True.
Mhm.
I'm gonna roll the dice now.
Okay.
Because now Marty's Okay. I think we should go to compound first, because I think we can also get more information about the area that we're in from the beings that are in the compound. And then Marty sits down.
All right.
Polaris looks at Zahn.
Looks like we've been outvoted, Polaris.
Zahn, you can go by yourself
I
to the
am
crash
not
site.
going by myself.
Yeah, you can split the party.
I mean, Polaris is also team crash site, just in case, like, if these people are bad people, we do need this part regardless. And, you know, if they do still need the ship, but they don't need the part that we need because it's non-flyable, they can still use the distress signal if they want to. And then we
Use
can go
this
talk
to-
to them.
You can use this to lure other unsuspecting people here.
Exactly. We'll just take this part and leave. Polaris will just say, I am unsure of the motivation to make friends with beings that we will likely not be spending much time with, but I will go with the majority vote.
Zahn says, same. I'll be back with the broken shit trying to figure this crap out. And he just starts muttering obscenities to himself as he leaves the cockpit.
Mhm.
It goes back to the engine room.
Yeah.
Very well. I will begin landing procedures.
Oh, sweet. I don't have to fly.
I mean, unless you want to. I mean, I don't know how much you trust
Nah.
an AI to. Nah? Okay.
Well, I mean, he was, you know, the AI of a big old ship.
A big old ship that probably never had to do atmospheric re-entry.
You're right.
Do you want to know what he rolled for his pilot skill before you decide on whether to take over?
Yeah.
He rolled an 8,
I don't know.
which is which is essentially a mixed success. I mean,
If he's struggling, can I just take the reins?
so the ship begins to enter the atmosphere, and you're kind of just like, you glance at like the controls a little bit, and you notice that the angle of re-entry is just slightly off and just not quite what it should be. So if you want, you can go ahead and make a pilot check.
Yeah, yoink. Okay, that's not bad. Is that pilot plus anything?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Pilot plus intelligence or dexterity. Your pick.
They're both the same. So that will be a, oh my gosh, 10.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Then you avert disaster, and
Sweet.
you're just like, hey Hermes, and just kind of adjust the angle slightly.
Yeah, Polaris just like, as Hermes is trying to like enter atmosphere, Polaris will just slightly push one of the like dials up to correct it.
And you are heading towards this clearing with the compound in it. How close do you land to this place?
On it. No, I'm kidding. How close?
the
How close do
compound
we want to
made
land,
of?
y'all? Yeah, what is it made of?
As you're getting closer, you see that the walls are made of a dark brown stone of some kind. There's
So we can't blast through it.
well, I don't know. It's
So
just
it's a
brown
castle.
stone. It's fine. But you do see that there is a single gate with a force field emitter.
Oh, they're technologically advanced.
and the wall itself has a force field above it.
Oh. This changes a few things.
Mhm.
Before landing, you should try hailing them on comms.
That's not my job.
Oh, is that me? Am I calm?
Yeah.
I mean, that's where you sat down last
You don't have
time.
to
but
be. That's
you
just
don't
where
have
you
to be.
sat down.
My job is pilot. I'm bad at talking to people. Someone else should probably handle that.
Like, I'm good at talking with people.
Yeah. Same.
That's fine.
Ollie technically has a what was it? A diplomacy chip.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh yeah, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm still sitting on assassination or 3 or 4 other chips.
Yep.
Oh, you've got more chips too. I forgot.
Thankfully, I wrote that down as other equipment.
It's weird that they had an assassination chip.
Thrown into a big bucket of other chips.
Yeah.
Just a random chip
Who knows if
bucket.
it's
Oh, you got
Yeah, who knows if it's
assassination.
defective?
How about nuclear codes?
Nuclear?
Is it like HK-47 defective?
We'll
Yeah.
find out.
Oh, no.
Sure. So Ollie will attempt to hail them on comms,
Okay.
unless the party is opposed to that. You're gonna have to stop them soon.
Zon's not present.
My job
so-
is to fly the ship. You do what you want.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a intelligence talk check. And add 1 for your diplomacy chip.
Excellent. Okay, there we go. So that is. It would just be 5.
Why'd you roll 1d12? This is supposed to be 2d6.
Oh yeah, my bad. Wrong one. There we go.
Still 5.
Same roll.
Damn it.
It was meant to be.
Dang.
So 6.
Okay. Caden,
I get a -1 from my charisma score, so it's just 5.
Oh shit.
Sweet.
Caden, can you give me the name of a fancy lad?
A fancy lad. Oh my goodness. Winston.
Winston, I love it.
Ooh, that is a fancy lad
Perfect.
name.
So, Ollie, give me this opening line as you're hailing this compound.
He's going to start in with a pretty bright and chipper. Greetings, hailing unidentified compound. We are approaching your location to assist with your SOS. Please respond.
And there's a moment of silence. After this moment of silence, the comm pings and says, Oi, this here's the compound. Winston, Lord Winston. Who you calling unidentified, punk? You're the one unidentified. Now, what's this about? No, some SOS going on here?
We are reading the SOS from the downed vessel 20 miles away from your compound. Is this not you asking for assistance?
And there's another pause. Unidentified ship, why don't you land and come on in and you can talk to Lord Winston yourself. He may have something he can use you for, but no weapons.
Yeah, no.
Can we all hear this?
Yeah.
I assume so. It's not like on-screen Star Trek. We're not like seeing
No.
him or anything.
It's just audio.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Polaris's visor just throws up a yikes emoji.
Yeah, Ollie's gonna metaphorically put his hand over the microphone and look over at whoever's in the room. It's just me and Polaris at this point.
Oh, I think. Oh, Bruce is.
I think Zon's the only one who left.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, everyone's here. So I'm gonna kind of look at you and see kind of your guys' reactions.
Yeah, well, you see the yikes emoji from Polaris.
Yoinks.
Bruce just kind of holds the blender closer to his chest.
I love Bruce.
Marty just gives a shrug.
Oi, you still there, unidentified ship?
Ollie's going to respond, well, if you're not sending a distress signal and you are perfectly fine, we're sorry to disturb you. Please, have a nice day. And he's going to cut comms.
And we leave.
Because I'm hoping that the conversation didn't reveal our location.
We do have that dampener.
Yeah.
So you were close. You flew in close enough to see the compound.
Okay. That's
Close
what
enough to get hailed.
Yeah.
Or
So I'm.
to hail them.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say that they could definitely see your ship at this point.
Sweet, we do a sick U-turn. We do a sick 3-point turn.
We need them parts though.
Yeah,
But
we do need.
How
the
long will
parts,
it take
though.
them to get to the down ship?
How long would it take them?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't guess we would know.
As far as we can see, they don't have any aircraft of their own, so it'd take them at least a day and a half to get to us, hypothetically.
Polaris, who is bad at reading people, turns to Ollie and says, "Can you ask them if they are evil?"
1 moment, and he's going to hail them again.
They reestablish comms and say, "Oi, why'd you hang up on us? We just want you to land."
Oh yeah. We previously had no business with you, but now we are curious. Are you evil?
Seems a bit reductive, don't it? I mean, everyone's got a villain, everyone's got a hero. Lots of people see themselves as the hero of their own story. I mean, I could go on and on about this. I got my PhD in philosophy of evil and good and all that stuff.
Oh, really? I was literally born yesterday. I would honestly like to have that conversation.
To be fair, Chris, like Ollie was like,
Oh yeah, I literally attained sentience yesterday.
Actually, it's technically still today.
It is.
It is today.
I'm just thinking how wild of a conversation that would be for that guy to be talking to someone who just like outright says, "Yeah, I was born today."
So yeah, right now Ollie's like, oh, I want to go land and talk to this guy. But out of character, I'm assuming, we're locked in at this point. We're either gonna have to like make a hostile action, go for the ship, or just land and go for the interaction.
I mean, locked in is I wouldn't say that. You could do whatever you want.
Oh
We're
yeah,
still
no.
hovering.
You could try blasting this place to smithereens and see how far it gets you.
Polaris glances at the plasma beam button. No, I'm kidding. Ooh, this is a toughie because, like,
Yeah.
if we land and we go in with no weapons and they're like, "We just want you to land," then they can, like, come in with, like, 20 guys and, like, take our ship and take us, and then we'll be part of the compound.
Oh, hold on, wait a second. Zahn is based on Isaac Clarke.
Yes,
Do you have plasma cutters?
I do. I have one. I have my laser pistol. Yeah.
Specifically, they are not weapons, they are tools.
Okay, question. Would you say that a knife is considered a weapon?
I mean, it's a small.
I think you could
Literal.
you could debate that. I think these guys would think it's a weapon.
Also depends on how well you roll some dexterity sneak checks to maybe, hide some weapons on you.
What if I give it to Bruce? Because Bruce has an obvious chef hat on.
Make a cake with the knife in it. We do a prison cake.
Well, I mean, like, a chef, like, chefs
chef is
have
gonna
their
have a
own
knife.
knife sets.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It makes occupational sense, especially if he comes in with a pie.
The pie is a lie.
Do you want me to hold your knife?
I mean, Polaris isn't saying this out loud. This is all out of
Oh, okay.
character. Sorry.
That's right.
Thoughts, everyone? Do we want to go into this possible very bad trap?
Yeah, I think
Sadly,
we should
Zahn
probably
is
just go for it and
impressive.
land.
I mean, you could,
I mean, you can hear this though over the loudspeaker,
yeah,
right?
you could totally come in
Oh.
and put in your 2 cents.
Zahn is going to fucking bum rush in here and be like, "Do not fucking go down there." He's got his helmet on and it's like covered in grease as well as the rest of his fucking jumpsuit. And he's like, "That shit screams, we're all gonna die."
Conflicted. They did say that they weren't necessarily evil.
Oh, and this whole time, like in the background, like Ollie's probably turned the volume down a little bit, but this guy is just rambling on about like his thesis.
Ollie's listening intently.
He seems to be some sort of scholar, and in my experience, scholars aren't necessarily the murdering type.
Thank you.
Thumbs up.
I have never had royalty eat my food. Would be an experience. And Bruce will just slow blink and look around at everyone.
Nah, man, I got the biggest heebie-jeebie vibes coming from this place. Y'all do what you want, but I'll be. He's like pointing at the back. I'll be in the back then.
Would you like me to stay on the ship with you?
Question: does this Lord Winston name sound familiar?
Ooh.
Good idea.
See, I'm just waiting for y'all to ask the right questions, and I'll give you the answers.
Sweet.
Let's go with a intelligence no check, or knowledge, or whatever.
Can we ask Hermes
Aha!
to like run through? I don't know.
You can
Maybe
also
we could
yeah,
get
The,
Guinness
the galactic
Hermes?
census or something like that.
Galactic census.
you could ask Hermes to look it up, or you could try and see if your character would know it.
I'm smart. That was terrifying. I saw the dice almost land on. I saw the dice almost land on 2 ones.
Almost snake eyes.
Like the that's gonna be a 9.
A 9.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah.
I'm a smart boy. Yeah.
So, the Winstons are a family from Olympia, which is the capital planet of the Republic, and they are known for their eccentricness and their love for all things thrilling and entertaining. Not known to be evil, but definitely willing to push the envelope as to what is considered good.
Okay, because when you said all things eccentric and entertaining, my first thought was the book, The Most Dangerous Game. So
The Most Dangerous
I was not.
Game.
Nope.
Yeah, immediately.
Nope. Nothing like that going on here.
Yeah, Morty just kind of goes, okay, so if I remember correctly, the Winstons are kind of like this big family from Olympia, which is the capital of the Republic, if anyone didn't know that. Anyways, they're really they like to go above and beyond in things. So the line of what's good and bad, this little, and then she just gives 2 thumbs up. Well, not that. I mean, not the 2 thumbs up. Wait, I didn't mean. Okay, wait. And then she does 1 thumb up and then 1 thumb down, like that.
Gotcha. Okay, like a neutral sort of deal.
1 thumb up, 1
Yeah.
thumb neutral. Zahn points at Marty and is like, "That's the kind of shit I'm talking about right there. Is that gray area? Nuh.
Zahn, you're so paranoid.
Self-preservation and all that, man."
Mood.
I have another idea that is not as good as first idea. But if they like things that are different and eccentric, nothing is more different than me and my pie. Very good pie. I know we were talking briefly about maybe going to crash site, but I mean, I like to think that I can be a big distraction if we wanted to get the part we need and then leave.
Polaris does the thinking motion again with the buffering wheel on his visor.
And I know we just talked about not splitting up the party, but
Polaris will turn to Ollie and say, "Can you mention that we have a chef on board, and ask if they are allowed to bring their weapon or their tools?"
Yes, good idea. Did the guy on comms give me his name?
He has not given his name yet.
Unidentified compound. Our chef is wondering if their tools are subject to your ban.
Oi, you got a chef on there? Oh, why don't you say so sooner? Yeah, have him bring down anything he's got. Or she's got. Whoever it is, I don't know.
Polaris does a thumbs up, but in real life instead of on his visor.
Been a long time since we've had a chef down here. Do I have to say myself I could go for a nice meat pie?
How convenient!
Sounds perfectly inviting. Like a friendly chap.
Perfectly inviting.
Does Zahn think that we are going to become the meat pie?
He's definitely
Very Sweeney Todd.
Yeah. Zahn
Okay,
sighs. All right, let me go try and get some of the grease out of this fucking jumpsuit. Fucking socialite.
Polaris
But
offers
before
the
we go
handkerchief
Yes,
again.
fucking people and their stupid stupid ideas, but
Mumbling down the hallway.
Marty turns to Hermes. Hermes, you wouldn't happen to have any, or could you find any articles about the Winstons in the past 5 years, possibly? Anything? Any papers?
Calibrating.
Cool.
And he gives it a good minute.
I have found one article dated 3 years ago. A Lord Winston was said to have set out on a hunting expedition and did not disclose his location or where he was going. It is possible that this is his hunting compound.
Uh-huh.
That could be extra.
I forgot.
Yeah, okay, this down ship is starting to look real fucked up.
Marty, one other thing you know about the Winstons is that they are, or they could best be described as, well, we humans would describe them as anthropomorphic tigers.
Oh, so they're tiger furries.
Yeah.
Okay, that settles it. Let's go.
of course my first thought is D&D, and I'm like, oh shit, it's a Rakshasa. We're fucked.
Yeah, that's what I was also thinking. I don't want to deal with the Rakshasa. You know, that messed up some stuff in other campaigns.
I talked to
I
way
mean,
too many
essentially
furries then.
I mean, essentially that is what it is. I just wasn't trying to use a D&D term, you know.
It's D&D. We're in space.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in space. D&D
Totes
doesn't
different.
exist in space.
Okay. A hunting Okay. Now I don't like that.
Yeah,
this is reading some Up right now. Pixar's Up right now. This is what I'm reading. I don't like it.
Yeah. Polaris throws up a : emote. Very unsure of this.
Well, we could have Ollie go down as a decoy. I could use the backup body. Go down
Yeah, but we
solo.
would have to recover your Chaos Emerald.
Not necessarily.
Oh?
Can we put you in the cloud? Is that how this works?
Yeah, can we download you to the cloud?
So the way that Chaos Emeralds work is you can cut them in half, and they will both be valid, and they're quantum entangled. So if one is destroyed, my consciousness will go to the other, and it will, when it's singular, it'll regrow over time, and then I can cut it again.
Oh.
But at this point, I don't have any backups, and I have a second body. So I could go down in the janitor body, rig myself
yeah,
with a
do you
bomb,
want us?
and just be like, hey, are you guys going to trap me? Oh, you are? Oh, that sucks. Bye. Boom.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm sure that Zahn and Polaris could, jury rig a bomb of some sort
Yeah,
that you can carry
between the
down
two of us.
Yeah.
A jury rig a bomb.
Put it in the pie.
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's like that SpongeBob episode where the pie's
Yeah.
gonna explode.
For in character, though, Ollie will, after cutting comms, get up and be like, I have an idea, and walk up to Zahn, and his chest opens up, revealing his glowing blue Chaos Emerald, and he's gonna pull it out, and it's attached at the bottom, and he's gonna be like, please cut this, and he's gonna detach it and hold it out, shutting himself off to Zahn.
I was gonna say, yeah, you detach it from the cables that were holding it in.
Yeah, after I say please cut this, it jerk the cable and it shuts me off. So I'm no longer that body anymore.
Yeah, and you see Ollie's robot figure almost look like it's gonna fall over, but then the brakes in its hydraulics stop it, and it's just it's kind of bent slightly forward.
Yeah,
holding out this crystal to you, Zahn.
I mean, you got all those plasma cutters and whatnot, so
That's crazy.
To the workbench.
Thank you for listening to our show. Beyond the Furthest Stars is a One-Up Podcast Network production. Find more of our shows at oneuppodcasts.com. Background music provided by tabletopaudio.com and used under an attribution non-commercial license from Creative Commons. Tracks include Space, Freighter, and Generation Ship. Intro and outro music by Dustin Carpenter. Find him on Instagram at Zodiac Gallery. We'll be back on August 15th with episode 4. See you out there, beyond the furthest stars.